Welcome back to another week here at Mountain Lodge Outdoors. Now, for those of you that follow along with all of our stuff on social media, you guys know that my little man Jackson, or as we like to call him, Juddy, has been on a lot of adventures with me. And this episode is all about Jackson's last couple of years and his struggles in the turkey woods. So, brace yourself. Anybody that's got kids, you know youth season and youth hunting can have its adventures. Sit back and relax. Welcome to Mountain Lodge Outdoors. Mountain Lodge Outdoors is brought to you by B&B Charcoal and ATN Thermal and Night Vision, the future of optics. Now, this first trip is from 2 years ago. We headed down to Kentucky for Youth Weekend to hunt with Cassie, and while the turkey hunting part of things is still a little bit hard for him, he definitely has hosting a TV show down to a science. All right. We are in Kentucky, and it is the day before Kentucky youth season starts out. Now, we had about, 4-hour drive this morning?
Yeah.
Okay, no dabbing. We had about a 4-hour drive. We just got into camp, and we're waiting on Cassie to get off of work. We're going to take a little walk and maybe see if we can't hear one gobbling or catch one out in the field.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
And as soon as she gets here, we're going to go roost some birds and get after them in the morning, right?
Yeah, I'll shoot one in the face.
Ready to smack one in the mouth tomorrow?
Yeah!
You gonna shoot turkey today? Yeah?
Now, as close as we had that turkey to us, the poor kid never got to lay eyes on it. But a couple of minutes later, we did figure out why he disappeared.
It's back up on there. It's going on. Okay. Go there. Look at it.
Oh, there's two. What just happened?
We saw a guy.
We're pretty close, huh?
Yeah.
Just couldn't get a shot.
Yeah.
Because we had to shoot over there by Cassie, and we can't do that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe next one.
Yeah.
See if we get these turkeys going. What do you think? Sunday morning. They weren't as vocal today as they were yesterday. We did not have a lot of gobbling going on.
Not at all.
The little bit we did hear, we were at one end and they were way down yonder in the other county. But we did what?
Saw a coyote.
What are you doing?
Tired?
He's, somebody's a little beat. He hunted like a grown man this weekend for the most part, and got a little whiny here and there, but 7 years old, that's expected, right, buddy? And there's his head bump. We're going home with no turkey, but we had a good time. It was a great trip. Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
There's the turkey.
Hey, good
I'm the
guy.
turkey.
We'll see you next time.
Cassie the turkey.
So fast forward to our next trip. We're in Southern Ohio. It's youth weekend, and we're on public ground. Really not a lot of noteworthy video on this trip, but it was the first time that I really saw him start to care when a hunt didn't go the right way. And to me, to watch him grow like that as a hunter, it's just as cool as if we put a bird 10 yards from him. Get ready, get ready.
No, I don't want to shoot you.
You'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. I know. We're just gonna be quiet for a second. Let him keep looking. What'd you think of that turkey hammering up there? It got your heart going, didn't it?
Yes.
Made you a little scared?
No.
Maybe just a little
Yes.
bit? We didn't quite make it today, did we? We had him close, though. I got to see him for a couple of seconds. He tried to turn around and see him, but he's sitting in between my legs, and the bird came in from the holler behind us. And there's a logging road that runs down the top of that ridge, and we were about 20 yards off of it. And that bird walked right down that logging road, and I saw him for a little bit, and then he went back over into that holler he started in. So we picked up everything we could grab real quick. I was just holding the camera in my hand, and we went up there to that down log, and you were sitting on that little log, remember? And that's when we had him gobbling real close in front of us, and you got a little bit shaky. You got a little shaky. Got a little nervous. But we had him close and got to listen to some really good hard gobbling for, what, we were probably up there an hour, wasn't we? Working back and forth with him. It wasn't 2 hours. It seemed like 2 hours to him. And finally that bird, I don't know if it just didn't like what was going on, it took too long or what, but it went on back up into that holler where it started. So we moved out, and that's probably it for Ohio Youth Weekend. But it was still a lot of fun, wasn't it? It was a lot of fun. We didn't get to shoot one, but it was a lot of fun. I love you, buddy. You ain't that upset about it. Let's go get something to drink. What do you think?
Bah.
Bah.
Bah. I'm driving.
You're driving?
Yeah.
All right. It is present day. This year, turkey season, youth weekend, it's on. And we are headed back to public ground in Southern Ohio. And we finally get to check one off the list. He gets to see a turkey. It only took 2 years, but he finally gets to see a turkey. Alrighty, it is Ohio Youth Weekend, and I'm making one last pass through the house to make sure that I didn't forget anything. Because I'm packing for me, and I'm packing for my little man Juddy, because he's gonna smack one this weekend. I got a feeling. I know it's gonna happen, but I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. I got like way more stuff than you could possibly need for a 2-day hunting trip. But that's how I always pack. So we're gonna try and get it done. The boys get out of school here in a couple hours, And Isaac's got the camper hooked up. We're heading down south.
You're out of school. It's turkey weekend.
Well, I was at recess.
Yeah, apparently my timing wasn't. Side recess.
It's
turkey time.
Oh,
We're going turkey recess.
yeah.
Can't go turkey hunting on an empty stomach, right? Cheeseburger.
That's bacon though.
You got a little something there, man. A little schmutz in your face.
What's that?
All right, let's get going. We're gonna go see where Isaac's at with loading camper, and we're gonna get out of Dodge. Well, we made it into camp, and we got the camper set up. Isaac's checking in on the phone, telling back home that we're here safe.
Yeah.
Have you guys flipped a coin to see who's shooting first tomorrow?
We can flip you.
Jackson decided so that he is.
No, no, no.
Okay then. I guess I'm shooting first.
Now, see, neither one of them seemed too happy about the other one's decision. I think we're going to have to figure it out when the turkey comes in. Maybe we'll just have a double come in and we won't have to worry about who's shooting first. What do
Maybe
you
that
think?
could be.
You ready to go this morning?
Yeah.
We're going to get one.
Well, I don't know if I will. If it comes to the middle, maybe me and Neela will just. I don't know.
So we found a couple of good sized trees, got settled in and got the decoys set up, and it did not take long. The bird we had heard gobbling down in the holler the night before topped that hill as soon as the sun started coming up, and we caught ourselves in the middle of a good old fashioned hung up in the holler standoff. Now keep in mind, I'm no championship caller, so we did the best we could. We'll see how it turns out.
I see. I just got in frame doing that. Oh, he's in strip. Straight up the hill, he's fanned out. You see him? Up the hill, he was fanned out just now. You see his red head? See him up by the pines? Up by the green stuff, up top of the hill there. So we got mission 1 out of the way. Turkey gobbling on the hill. Strutting. You could see him. Yeah.
Now, we have to see him on the floor with blood from.
But we'll get him. We'll get him. It's early. And we had him coming back into this ridge right here, gobbling this yesterday evening when we got here in camp. That's how we knew this one was going to be up there. And he came about halfway down the hill. But we just couldn't get him to come across this little holler in front of us. So we may have to reposition tomorrow, or even this evening, and catch him going back to roost. And if not, we'll be over on that other ridge tomorrow. And we'll get him. We'll get him. Yeah? Can't get him to do his turkey dance, man. He won't do his turkey dance.
Why?
Because it's funny.
I don't.
So exciting morning, a lot of action. The kids got to see a turkey in full strut. We go back to camp, get something to eat, and when we come back out, we get a bird fired up right away. Like, it didn't take 10, 15 minutes, and we had some gobble. So after about 15 minutes of this back and forth with this bird, we decide, why not? Let's load up and make a move on him. It doesn't sound like he's coming to us, so we try and go to him. Where are you going? As a wrap on turkey weekend for the youth guys. Let's turn around here where you can actually see. What do you think? How'd it go?
Good. I guess. It's my first time turkey hunting.
Yeah? You had never been before at all? No. What do you think of hearing them gobbling like that?
Wow.
You guys have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little cold, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you pulling that coat over your knees this morning. It's that thing right before the sun always, like right before it comes up, it gets like 10 degrees colder and then it warms up.
I know.
Well,
Without
hopefully you guys
seeing
come back with us later in the season and maybe we can put one of them on the ground that we saw this weekend. Oh, I always hate packing up camp. You're tired, you gotta drive home. Let this guy pack it up.
Breakfast of Champions.
What do we got?
Doritos.
Doritos? We got Doritos. I'm gonna have Doritos and Diet Coke. But yeah, that's a wrap. Youth weekend was a success. We didn't kill anything, but they got to hear some and they got to see a couple. Big ones too. A lot of turkey season left. We'll see you guys soon. But he put on a show. And then the one today was about 70 yards out through some scrubby stuff, and he came in kind of quiet. We chased him all over through the holler until we got close enough.
It just didn't shake out. So, youth weekend's over.